Yo, what's going on, everybody? Free to play OG here, and we are back, folks. It is day number 237 of the free to play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever you're having. I hope it's great. We should have a much better live stream in store today, feeling so much better than I have the last few days, which is absolutely wonderful. And we got a few fun things lined up here. We're really hoping for that blast book so we can progress Scarlet Witch and start cooking with the witch. All right, guys, let's see what you said here. What y'all say? Yeah, I figured gore. I figured that would be the choice. I like it. I like it. What's our spread? What's our spread? 56 for gore. 38? Wow. Ooh, Kang, bro. And Kang goes in the bin. Well, sad story, but there you have it. Anyways, I'd vote for gore too. All right, before we get started, what up, Goat? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. What's up, Icon? Good to see you. Fandom, what's happening, brother? Thank you for that. I appreciate it, man. I'm glad to be feeling better as well. What's up, Jaja? What's going on, man? What up, Moon? What's up, Krishnat? Hey, isn't that's KT3? But you changed your name, didn't you? Is that who that is? Or is that somebody else playing tricks on me? What up, Peter? What's going on, dude? What do we got? Yes, it is. I read up a little more, and lo and behold, yes, sir, it is. What up, Ron? What's going on, dude? Sanjeev, good to see you, brother. I think we're close. Bread and cheese. What's up, brother? Frost is back. Good to see you, Frost. Ave's here. Good to see you, man. And Jeer up at the top. Thanks so much for being here, guys. What up, Tarun? What's happening, brother? Let's get this thing fired up, man. Let's grab some goodies. See what we get here. Didn't we decide yesterday that we're not like guaranteed to get the blast book? We're like likely to get it. What up, Comics Talio? How you doing, friend? Because we are about to hit the pity and we're capped on every other book except combat and blast. So the only thing that could go wrong is us accidentally scoring a combat book. How we're gonna navigate that, I'm not sure, but we should be good to go. We must have got a crit on some tokens. That's a lot of tokens. That's a lot of token. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see here. We'll just grab these. Why not, man? We still got plenty for tier formats. I need to exit the app really quick. Let's restart because we're already missing things like our free refresh. So let's just make sure everything's on the up and up here. Can I check Discord? Is that what you're asking, KT3? I think so. Give me just a sec, brother. I gotta like start the whole app up and stuff. Actually, I could check it on my phone, I suppose. There's always that, the mobile route. Man, I vibe so much with this new song for the lobby, man, because I've told you this before, but it reminds me so much of old like Mega Man X music and stuff with that shreddy like power metal guitar, man. Feisty. I have no idea. No, that wouldn't have been me, bro. No way. I have no idea. KT3. What the heck's going on with that, bro? Oh, dude, I got some really good tips, Goat, on how to farm essence. So the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you're not friends with Goated. That's going to be the first step to farming essence. You're going to want to make sure you go into your friends. You're going to scroll down until you find Goated. And then you're going to remove him from the list. And then that way, when you actually go to run your normal rifts like an absolute scrub to get your MVP rewards, he doesn't swoop in like a D and steal them. Like, let's not steal them. It happens on accident all the time, but dude's been stalking me. So anyways, that was funny, bro. But yeah, dude, it was like 4 or 5 in 2 weeks that you took, you butthole. I thought it was pretty funny. I was laughing pretty hard, dude. I was having a good time yesterday. What up, Ramon? What's going on, young man? Yeah, dude, we're bums, man. We're free to play scrubs, bro. Every essence counts, man. So sometimes you got to be cutthroat like Goated, and you got to swoop in and steal everybody's 25 essence just like desperately so you can get what? What did you get, Goat? I forget. Wasn't it, was it Hella that you got with the 25 essence or whatever? Yes, I can see that message, KT3. Yes, sir. I don't know why it was being weird to you, bro. What up, Dr. Carpy? What's going on, dude? Yeah, 6-star Hella, bro. Crazy stuff. Anyways, I do have a couple of spots on the friends list, but real talk, in seriousness, I am actually looking for a few people that want to, I really want to try and contribute more to Mythic Rift farming and obviously get more Mythic Rifts for myself. So I'd like to fill those spots for once with people that I kind of vet that are willing to work on farming Mythic Rifts with me, because we got to get them artifacts, bros, and it is difficult without a proper farming team. We see maybe, oh, I'm going to get lost ranting about this stuff, but we see maybe like, I think it's somewhere between 300 and maybe, if I'm super lucky, 500 to 600 essence from a Mythic Rift farm for me. Full 30 minutes, I'm looking at 300 to 600 essence, which is rough, man. Yeah, I know you do, Goat. You open it right when I start streaming, you goofball. Which does what? So, be friends with Goat then if you can run a Mythic Rift to the time I start streaming. I obviously can't. So there you go. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing with that. So I have a couple friends spots open, and if you want to DM me, that works. If not, yeah, I know, Goat. I can't. Okay, yeah, so if you want to, you are interested in that, just DM me. If you're looking for someone who's trying to open rifts and you're opening rifts, I'm trying to get that grind going a little more efficient, so. All right, but anyways, we got our dispatch stuff. Let's jump in the alliance. Let's do our check-in. Let's get this thing rolling so I don't get lost. We could rant about essence all day. It's such a perfect system, you know what I mean? Expertly done. All right. Donation here. Hopefully we get a little better matchup for AC this week. We'll see what happens. Good job, people that kept trying to fight. Hopefully you got some participation. Jeez, that was yesterday's. I haven't even grabbed it yet. Man, do I have 100 of these? No. I have 20. I was like, I'd give them to you if I had them. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait. Something a little more opportune. And then we are ready to make a purchase here, so we might just grab some Soul of the Faltine. We'll take a look at our tier formats and stuff here in just a little bit. Go ahead and grab our emblem rewards. Here we go. Let's get some inbox action. Yeah, we got like just the worst contribution rewards. It was rough for us because once the board gets covered, pretty much all I can attack in with is Null and Sentry and like maybe a couple other characters. Not to mention I was sick as a dog, so there you have it. All right, a little bit of Norn Stones. I don't think there's anything spectacular in here. A little bit of gold from AC. Nothing special. Some glory tokens. And then we got some notifications for the events here. Get yourself a little extra BAM, you know we need it. And then the announcement for the events. All right, so let's just start. Nice, yeah, there's a bunch of people here. So I guess I had, you guys tell me, have you guys been seeing ads on the streams? Because you shouldn't now at all. I removed them entirely from what I can tell. Because even if there were, yeah, I think there were some ads running, like low setting ads, and it's useless. So I apologize. So you won't see those anymore. I'm getting rid of them. I don't think there's any amount of revenue coming from that that's going to be even noticeable, if there even was. So sorry about that. Or not sorry, but look forward to that not being a thing anymore. They'll be on the VODs, though, because the VODs go up as, like, monetized videos. But, yeah, there you go. So just wanted to make sure, A, that you guys had been seeing ads, and B, let you know that you will not anymore. All right, moving on. The settings get weird, too, man. For a long time, that was actually on accident. Great. They tend to not save, like, the settings in the YouTube studio. You tend to, like, change them, and then they swap back because they were set somewhere else to be a certain way all the time or whatever, by default or whatever. Alrighty, let's go ahead and let's just do the new events. Watch your eyeballs. I'm gonna jump over to the forums, man. We're just gonna rip through these. There's nothing insanely exciting here. I think I've got it set up right here. No? No? I thought I did. Let's make it right here then. Sure. Yeah, it is set. What are you doing? Where's my... Why can't I have it? What the heck? Rude. Let's try here. Man, this is being a pain in my patoot. Da 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 da. Oh, this is on the wrong. There we go. There we go. We got her. We got her. Nobody panic. Nope, stop panicking. I can see you guys are panicking. I want y'all to stop panicking. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. All right, let's go. Greetings, agents. Sorry about that. This is CM Fragment of Marvel Future Fight. Join our special growth event for October. Take on bonus missions and earn rewards to power up Shang-Chi, Scarlet Witch, and Slapstick? Question mark? Compete with others in growth missions and ranked battles. Please check out the details below. All right, guys. So we got the October welcome event. You can tell this is spooky text, bro. So this has got to be zombies and Halloween, man. Woo! We get this special pass, basic special pass stuff. Complete some basic routine missions. And it looks like we're getting a CTP, some tier 4 mats, and tier 3 mats, and some gold. Excuse me. So do that. Because CTPs are sweet, man. Hey, thanks, Ron. Excuse me. Let's see. Crystal bonus mission. So there will be a bonus mission for crystal spending. This is kind of bait, no doubt about it. These kind of are always are bait unless it's Black Friday or the anniversary, especially for a free-to-play. Yeah, well, if you're planning on building Slapstick, now's the time. Hey? Where'd you hear that icon? Tell me about it. But yeah, build up Slapstick, get some biometrics and gold and growth materials, nothing crazy. Ranked battles for Shang-Chi and Scarlet Witch. These will be fun. Unfortunately, Shang-Chi's the crystals, not Scarlet Witch. So we will get tier 4 mats though, which is nice. And hopefully we can get that tier 3, maybe even tier 4 before this ranked battle ends and get a decent score here. Another surprise adamantium gift chest. Oh my gosh. The gold special store is open. We'll talk about this. I don't think it starts today. No, it starts on the 1st of October. But yeah, for this, I stopped buying the chests. I think I just buy the energy and the boost points, and that's really it. The chests really don't have much good in them and aren't really worth 3 million gold. Said it before. I'll say it again. 7-day check-in. Looks like some tier 4 materials is nice from a 7-day check-in. A selector. That's pretty sweet. Plus some gold. Okay. And apparently nebulous pictures of Shang-Chi and Miss Marvel will be involved in this somehow as well. World Boss unlocks 50% off. So if you're looking to unlock World Boss stages, you can do that at the 50% discount. And then just to make sure though, we'll check. I've got a new routine for this. So we'll check when everything starts here. I don't bother with all the dates here. I'm just going through everything. Custom gear growth support event. This is just 50% discount on CTPs. Unequipped CTPs. All chance up for CTPs, but I do not think there's a discount. So you probably don't want to be gambling on CTPs right now. And there's also super success. So if you are trying to get a brilliant, you will have the 21% super success chance. Please participate in battles. Please participate in battles with the advanced heroes in Marvel Future Fight. Thank you. All right, guys, let's get out of this thing. That's pretty quick, short and sweet. Nothing crazy. No token event, which is weird. What you doing with our token event, man? People are really sensitive about P cards, and I don't blame them. So we'll jump in here real quick. We can see what's already active. Special pass, things like that. The 7-day check-in doesn't start till tomorrow. 2 days on ranked battle. 3 days on the custom gear unequip, and 3 days on the super success and CTP. Excuse me, here's the discount for removal, and then the super success. They're both in 3 days. So there you go. Here's our October special pass. Ooh, so special. Grab that. And then what do we got? World boss, giant boss, dimension mission. So this is just going to get done by default, basically. Excuse me. Yeah, I know. It's weird. They staggered those events so weird. Icon, did you answer? Oh, just manifesting. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right, all right, all right. Should you use greed and rage as fodder? Goat, only you. Yes, should. Nobody else should. Only you, Goat, should do that. All right, let's move on here. Yeah, take us to... I guess this is the real reward for winning ranked tournaments, is Tinkaton gets to hang out on our home screens for like 2 weeks. His name's just chilling here like an event. Oh, crazy stuff. And then, yeah, we're still running the bonus mission and stuff, but we got another one, and I think this is, yeah, this is the crystal spending event. Oh, shoot. All we have to do, you guys, is get 2,000 more crystals. And then we can just spend them all, and we can get a blast book. Just get me out of here. Get me out of here. All right, let's keep on rolling here. That's it for the events, man. Like I said, no token event, which is weird. We'll see when that comes. I do remember that, and I remember profiting from it heavily. Let's see here. So, yeah. The only question I really have is, when's the token event coming? Please don't skip our P-card event. I desperately need it. I'm begging you. That's all I know about that. Let's jump in here and start off with some hopefully GBR. How you feeling, Marvel Future Fight? I'm feeling better. Are you feeling better? Let's find out. I don't think I'm ever actually going to try that idea. I think that might have been the worst idea I've ever pretended to have. Yeah, that would be bad. Would be bad. Not a good way to spend your crystals. I always thought it was funny that that was like one of the like end rewards for those crystal spending events is a freaking Titans record. Okay. Okay. Hey, what up, Bam? Bam, bam. Bro, so you know what I found this morning? Let me know if Damien jumps. I'm still waiting for Damien. I'm still stalking you, bro. I'm still waiting so we can talk about movies. I found a video this morning while I was chilling, like doing the work stuff in the morning. And I never know if these are AI or actually done by a person. I could probably check for like crediting in the video, but it was like Mega Man 1 and 2 music, but turned into like jazz. And bro, it was slick, man. It was good. It was good. I see you, Billy. I see you. I see you. I'll come beat you up. We got a lot to do, but I'll at least fight you. Sharon called me out. Oh yeah, in Vibranium, Icon, that's where you find out where the whales live. Vibranium is where it starts to hurt. That's where I'm at, dude. I don't even push in Vibranium yet. Not yet. Not till we get that 20% HP proc, probably, and a little more pierce. I don't think I'll need brilliant CTPs to try and push. Just try and target people without them. But, and even now, depending on like builds and stuff, I could occasionally beat someone with a brilliant CTP. But not on auto, obviously, but on manual. Whoops, that was not a good time to use that, but it's okay. Not like it really matters. I have not finished Zombies yet. We're going to finish that tonight. Or I am. Chrissy's really not about it. I'm struggling with the first half, like I said. So we've kind of been putting it off, but I'm going to finish it tonight, no matter what. That's my plan. Fine, I didn't want to tier 3 you anyways. Tier 3 selectors, absolutely. Or selector. What up, unique person, by the way? What up, Varun? What up, T? What up, everybody? Thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm not thinking we're going to get a tier 4 selector. I think that was a pretty, 10-year anniversary kind of thing. I don't know that we're going to see that. Possible, but seems like a bit of a stretch. But you never know. You never know. Yeah, there's a lot of brilliant CTPs in Vibranium. That's like where the change is. You see maybe like, I don't know, you see a lot of brilliant CTPs in Platinum too, but they're just more avoidable. Once you get into Vibranium, it really, they let you know if you're free to play. They let you know. You have to wear a little name tag and everything. All right, hey, we did it, guys. We did it. We completed a GBR. I'll be danged. For real. What up, Curry? It's just like, here's a thing that has some stuff. I'm about the CTP, though. I need CTPs, man. Man, there's some really good movies, like spooky movies, coming to HBO for the Halloween times. Really excited. I don't think there's anything I haven't seen that I'm pretty excited about, but there's a couple movies that I've seen that I'm excited to watch again that are coming back around. Oof. Yeah, the old patience and transcendence curse. You'll be the first one with that brilliant rage, though, bro. All that fodder. It's just a 1 in 5 chance with 7 CTPs. No big deal. Oh, that was dumb. Stunned. Yep. Hey, you can either take that attitude, yeah, or just be bummed about it. I guess those are the options. So, I prefer to just look at the silver lining. I mean, I'd prefer to get rages out of my chest, but some level you gotta take what you can get just a little bit. Dang, you actually beat your Luna with Mephisto. Nice, dude. Oh, cause I'm going in the closet. This feels like abuse, man. The boss dies so fast, I can't even do damage. Frame rate's too low. I gotta turn my graphics down so I can compete. Thank you for the carry. Very nice, very nice. What up, Ghost Freak? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming by the stream, dude. Yeah, that reminds me, we've actually got some good stuff in our inventory, man. We've got 6-star Mega Rank Up ticket, 3 Tier 2 advancement tickets, which I need to remember to use. Mega Tier 2 advancement ticket. We've got this freaking thing that I've got to remember to use. This is the weirdest ticket. From what I can tell, this thing takes us from potential level 5 to level 6. And character level 70. So this basically completes the last step of potential enhancement for us, but not like the whole thing. So we have to do the first 4 steps or 5 steps or whatever manually, and then I have to remember to use this ticket for the last step, I think. I've never seen one of these. I mean, maybe I don't think I've used one of these before. I don't even know where this came from, but I have it, and I should use it because it'll save us a bunch of bios and gold and materials and stuff. So I got to remember to use that, and then we've got 3 second potential realization tickets, and they're not that valuable. But we've got this too, which I guess we'll save for Gore or someone else, because yeah, we'll probably save it for that native tier 3, the next one. But yeah, and then we've also got the tier 3 advancement ticket, which I wish we could use on Scarlet Witch, but we can't, so we won't. But yeah, we've got quite a few things waiting here to be fused up in the near future. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, free 68 to 70, exactly. What up, Frozen Orchard? What's happening, bro? What up, Nightbot? What's up, Jermaine? What's going on, guys? Yeah, so we'll see if I remember to use those. Would be good to remember. And then the Future Pass, man. Poor Future Pass. We'd be about done with this thing if we had been running World Event every day, but I haven't been touching it the last couple days for obvious reasons. Just not doing every single thing the last couple days. All right. We got a little bit of extra energy. Let's go ahead and go fishing for some emblems. Mythic emblems, where you be? Not today. Number 2. Not today. All right. Maybe next time. And then let's do like we did. No, not that. Here. Let's roll this. I don't want Hyperion. I don't really want Wendell. We want Rescue. There we go. Now we're cooking. Right. 5, not 10. Jeez. Don't do it, dude. Don't do it. We're so close over here, too. Nice. All right. Let's grab our gold, and then let's go get into some world boss action, man. See if we can't get Scarlet Witch sorted out here. I don't know who we have today. Let's go, Scarlet Witch. Come on. That's like the only time ever we're going to be stoked we got Mephisto World Boss of the Day. Let's go. And we're 8 out of 10 on our pity, so. Oh, funny you should ask, Varun. How about right now? Let's go. And we'll make sure not to use her so we can come back in for her potential after we're done, which I doubt we'll get, but we can at least start working on it, right? And then we want to use Iron Fist in the Strikers somewhere. That's the other thing that's important. Bro, did you guys watch? I'm tempted to. I don't even want to like spread this information because I feel like it's just going to make zombie survival harder for all of us. But it's not my MO. If you didn't watch Cynic Alex's video from this morning, I recommend giving it a watch. I watched it and then I went in and got the best score I've gotten so far in zombie survival. So I can sort of sum it up for you, but I don't want, please go watch the video. But basically, he was just talking about using PvP metas like Nolan Sentry in zombie survival, and I'm not gonna lie, it appeared to be super effective. I think it's a lot of different factors combining to make it so effective, but I think it's many different factors. It's the fact that they have immortality and revive, so the gas can like kill them once and they can still keep going. They both do massive AoEs. Sentries lingers on the ground. I think Mephisto actually might be better than one or the other. If you swap, like it might be Null and Mephisto that's best, or Sentry and Mephisto, or whatever. Probably Null and Mephisto, right? Because then you could support them both as villains, maybe. But it worked really well for me. That's all I know. So hopefully that helps, man. What up, Turbo Anime? I bought it on the anniversary. I say if you're going to play for a long time, then yes. But the rewards from... or all the benefits from buying it take a while to gain them, if that makes sense, Turbo. So you don't just get all the value right up front. And if you are going to buy it, I recommend you wait for Black Friday for the crystal spending mission that's going to go on then, so you can capitalize on the uniforms you're going to buy and the Multiverse Saga pack to all contribute to the crystal spending event. And you get some extra rewards that way. I can. YT, what's up, dude? We can do a little bit. I hadn't really planned on it. I do want to do a little bit of account help, guys, because we didn't do any yesterday because I wasn't feeling good. And it's probably not going to be a ton because I'm still not feeling 100%. But no book that time. Okay. God, can you imagine if we just randomly got a combat book? That would be so brutal. And then missed I shouldn't have even said it. I shouldn't have even manifested it. No, get out of here, Carol. Okay. Make sure we don't have Zombie Witch in here. Alright, that's fine. And let's go. Hey, thanks for the sub, YT. Appreciate it, brother. I think we'll be able to do a little bit of PvP, yeah. Let's just keep cooking through this, see what happens with Scarlet Witch. And then we'll see where we're at. All right, let's see how we do. Nice. There we go. I was like, as long as we don't get that combat book, we are good to go. All right, man, let's do this thing. That's a nice, they added that pity system, man. It's really, really nice. That is Titan's record blast, which is the record that we require. Just making sure. All right. Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. That's where we want to be. Hey, we got a pip. We got a pip. Let's go. Come on, yes. We got Tier 3 Scarlet Witch. Let's go. What are you doing with that missile, bro? Turning it into butterflies. Yeah, well, it depends on what you mean by wailed out. Because maybe not. But I have spent money on the game before. You just got an ad? It shouldn't have been on my end then, which is really weird because I can literally see that they're set to manual and I have to run them. So that is weird. That must have been on like YouTube's end or something. Yeah, is that a thing? Are there ads I can't turn off? I got everything turned off. I'll double check. I've got every single way to turn off ads that I'm aware of done. Yes, sir. Toot toot. Let's go. That's going to be on my birthday, Varun. On the 4th. We'll have a new members emote for you guys. And we'll do a nice, long, fun stream for my birthday on the 4th. Not like super stream, but we'll hang out. We'll have some fun. We'll do some extra stuff. And then I'll probably do another short little members only stream with some actual content planned for it on my birthday. And that will be when we introduce the new W emote. All right, what was I doing? Oh, I was tooting. I was tooting. There we go. All right. Well, if you're not like an Icarus slander, you better brace yourself because you might run into some of it. Excuse me. It happens, man. Man, sure wish I could just do that automatically. All right, man. That's what I turned off, Wayne, because it's hardly even something, bro. When it comes down to it, I mean, I know you guys probably don't care about this kind of stuff, but like the amount of revenue from the ads that, 70, thanks for being here, guys, 70 people, nice. The amount of revenue you get from showing you 70 people commercials is pennies. Pennies. And I would rather not bother you than make a nickel every stream. You know what I'm saying? So, oh no, a super stream's coming. I'm saying we're not going to force it on my birthday because that's a little too soon. That's really soon, guys. That's in like 5 days. That's like this Saturday. So, yeah, it'll be fun. We'll do a little extra, and then we'll have a super stream coming up soon. It might be Black Friday, but I don't know if it's going to be that long. We'll see. I lost my train of thought. I forgot what I was doing entirely. Scarlet Witch, we just tier 3'd her. Now we are going back into World Boss, and we're going to see about getting her second potential. That's what we are doing. That's what we're doing. We're desperate for BAM. I would rather do World Boss Legend Plus, even if we get similar Carbo and more chances at books. I would rather go for the extra BAM and stuff right now. Because we need it, man. There we go. You can do it. One shot. I believe. I believe. I manifest. I will. Will it to happen. I don't think we've seen a potential one shot in a long time. Granted, we don't like go for a lot of them, but cake in my face? Cake in the face. Ants in the pants. We'll see. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Wear a silly hat, sing a song. I don't know. We'll figure it out. It's my birthday. You guys have cake on your face. I'm so glad I got sick like before my birthday instead of on it. Not that when you're in your 40s, your birthdays are like the craziest thing, you know what I mean? But it'll be nice to be able to, I don't know, maybe have some friends over. Oh, I think my niece is coming up, is what's happening, which is awesome. She was supposed to come hang out with us last weekend, but we were both super sick. And so now she's coming up on my birthday, which is awesome. So we'll probably play Here to Slay and Mario Kart for my birthday. And it'll be really fun. Yeah, on the 4th of October. I think somebody was like really baffled as to why I was using Null for World Boss Legend instead of like Storm or whatever. And I was like, so I can read chat, man. Null's great. Null lets you like hang out with your buddies while you do World Boss Legend. You can like just let him do it while you do other stuff. It's great. Absolutely great. Nah, not today. Thanks, T. Oh, I missed my opportunity. Isn't that when you can like hit them both? Smack. Yeah, they get pretty low-key. You know what, though? They don't have to. I just find that when you get older, right, and it obviously depends on your friends and your family and how big birthday celebrations are for you, but in my experience, where I live and with my friends, once you get into about your 30s, people start getting married, they start having families or whatever, and people are less inclined to celebrate your birthday for you. If you want a celebration for your birthday, you just gotta make it. You gotta make it happen. You're gonna need to throw the party. You're gonna have to invite the people. You're gonna have to get the food. You know what I mean? But as long as you're not bitter about that, I find that's just fine. So I like to try and, I'll probably try to have some friends over. Nice, guys. Wow. Let's go. All right, so give it about, oh, I'd say about 2 weeks and we'll be done with her potential. Nice. That's like the lowest I think you can possibly get. I'm pretty sure that was. What is that, like, for a native tier 2, is it 12.5 or something like that? Oh no, you can get the 8. It's 8 or whatever. Is this the lowest? Yep, 8.3. Nailed it, guys. Good job. We try, we keep it real. Did manage, by the way, in 2 repeats to get Power of Angry Hulk. I was like, I'll do 5 to try and get it because I don't really want to wait for the discount to re-roll this. Got really lucky. That was nice. So we did get the Power of Angry Hulk for her. I thought I did something else too, but I cannot remember. Maybe not. Maybe that was it. But yeah. We'll have to fix up her stats for sure. They're looking busted. Busted. There you go. Roll that to crit rate, I think. But I'm not going to do it right now. Probably just keep ranking her up and building up her gears, and then we'll see where we're at. Because we're not going to be using her necessarily, I don't think, for a few more days. AC rank? I don't know. We got hammered this this round. Absolutely destroyed. But that's okay, man. It happens. Not important. Not important at all. Don't even... Sure, we don't need strikers. Go, go, go. For Scarlet Witch, I don't think you need a competition for her. I think our best CTP is a Rage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I don't know for sure, but that's what I've heard, is that a Rage is best for Scarlet Witch. Is it? Well, she ain't getting one. Well, there you go. I mean, I guess if I, like, mysteriously came into 5 CTPs of competition, she could have one. Just kidding, or like 3. Ouch. But yeah. We have one. We do have one, but it's going on Mephisto as far as I know. And I think that's a much better place for it than Scarlet Witch. Yeah, I was gonna say, especially if it comes down to like minuscule differences, I would just use whichever one. Basically, it's whichever one I have access to is what we'll use, but it's more likely to be a Rage. We can force Rages if we need to. We can steal a Rage from Venom. We got a lot of different routes to make that happen as opposed to comps. I'm so stunned. Man, I should grab some water. That's one thing I did not do this morning. Yeah, that was sort of like the general rule, Ron, that everyone came up with when the CTP of comp dropped, and I think that's just a general rule because the Rage relies on the guaranteed crit, right? But that doesn't necessarily mean that somebody with guaranteed crit isn't going to do more damage with the competition. There's no reason guaranteed critical strike would interfere with a competition's ability to work. It just means they're going to work better with a Rage, not like worse with a competition, if that makes sense. Or yeah, better with a Rage than someone without the guaranteed crit rate. At least that's my understanding. I don't. Geez, we got another clear. Okay, okay. Oh yeah. Oh, nice. Nice. Scrats on tier 4 Doctor Strange. I don't even think anyone's arguing. I think they're just talking about the nuances of it. Not much of an argument. You either do or do not. There is no try. Wait. I'm confused by that question. I think, I know that Thor is better with a Rage than a Judgment. Rogue, I'm not going to pretend I know. Because I don't. I think people use a Judgment on Rogue. I could be way off. I don't know. I don't have Rogue. She's paywalled, so I don't know a ton. Oops, about her uniform or her build. What's up, Oberlin? How you doing, bro? Oops. Got punched in the face. Man, Transcendence is awful, brother. Is Rogue, like, is her best CTP gonna be a Rage? Nice! Grats, Ghost Freak. Poor judgments, man. It seems like nobody except, like, I don't even know, like, Miles is best with a judgment. I don't know who's best with a judgment. Buddy? I thought, yeah, I was gonna say, didn't he just go to the middle? Oh, yeah, you do, brother. Get that storm going. Be good. Wow, we cooked him. I didn't even realize what was going on. I was watching chat. Yeah. Do you know, Goat? Is there anybody who is, like, best CTP is a judgment? Like, optimal CTP. Is even, like, Miles gonna... Does Miles do best with a judgment? I don't know. I don't have a lot of these characters, so... Luna and Ghost Rider. Miles and Human Torch. Yeah, because I think Luna's best CTP is a comp. But we might be talking about different things. Yeah, it is Miles, right? What's up, Ash? How you doing, brother? Yeah, I think it is. Like, Miles. And yeah, like Human Torch. And then that's it. Goat's out. Excuse me. Let me just Goodness, that's better. All right. Robust Legend done. All right, let's look at some other stuff. Let's see here. Really quickly. Get that done. This last one, Dimension Missions. We got 5 more stages. Oh. We take a look in here. Today, we actually have the materials to tier 4 another native tier 1 character. Today. That's not what we're doing, but that's what we have. I'm just curious, man. When did we tier 4 Ghost Rider? How long has it been? I feel like we've only had the dude for like a week. Was it the Super Stream? Yeah, it was. It was the Super Stream, so... That was on the 17th. We be getting more tier 4 materials these days, B's and G's. We did our last tier 4 on the 17th of this month, and it is the 30th, so less than 15 days. And we got all these mats saved up. So we need more, though, because this isn't enough, which is fine, because we're obviously not ready to tier 4 Scarlet Witch, but this isn't enough. We need more. We need, like, what's it going to be? It's, like, more like 7.5 or something, and then, like, 6.5. Something like that is what we're going to need, and then, like, 3.5 here or something like that. But yeah, we're getting close, which is really, really nice. We've got several purchases we can make for more tier 4 mats. At this point, our ratio is like spot on, so I don't know exactly what material we want to get. But yeah, we have several purchases we can make. As soon as Zombie Survival resets, we can get more materials. We have Advanced Glory tokens we can use. We're really close on... or we're done. We can purchase in the Alliance shop, and then I think we're still a ways off in Otherworld Battle from a purchase. Yeah, a little bit. A little ways to go, so. What am I doing with this? What you want? What you want? What you want me to do? You want me to fight you? All right, I fight you. I fight you. Why was this my like last? Why am I fighting you? I don't know, because you told me to, but let's see what happens. We'll let this one roll on auto. No, he was not being serious about Luna needing a greed. I don't know who said that, but I guarantee you they weren't serious. No, sir. Woo! There you go. Lucky porting through him like that. Got straight dodged that counter attack by blinking to the other side of your Silver Surfer. That was crazy. There, we took it to the face, but should be good. Should be good. Oh, nope, we got CC'd. Surfer! You villain! He almost did it, too. Thought about it, bro. He thought about it. Alright, well, if we win the auto, we're not going to do the manual. So, GG. GG. Better luck next time, bro. Better luck next time. Alright. Let's see here. What is next? What do you need a mod for, Goat? I don't see anything that needs moderating. Maybe you? Let's see here. Where are we going now? We got, I think we got just about all our dailies done. We're going to do ABXL. Yeah, do ABXL real quick. Get those done. And then move on to some other fun stuff and some account help today. This bit of extra time we've got. Nah. We need less of that, dude. People need less wrenches right now, not more. Too much wrenchery. Man, I've been looking around at, I think I've brought this up once or twice, but I've been looking around at ranked battle tokens. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, Vikas, we did. What's up, Vikas? How you doing, man? I'm looking for, like, AI software to, and there's tons of it, by the way. I didn't realize how many options there were for this, but looking for, like, a good software to automatically clip shorts with AI out of VODs. And so, if anybody has a suggestion for a good software to do that, I'm not against paying for it at all, but if I pay for it, I'd prefer it to have a free trial so I can just like test to make sure whether or not it's going to have an impact on the overall for the YouTube channel, because if it's not, I don't want to do it. But yeah. So yeah, if you do have any thoughts, DM me and let me know, because that's something I'm looking at doing. Especially like I think about you know, growing this thing outside of Marvel Future Fight, which will probably be another channel just dedicated to live streaming other games and stuff like that, to keep things separated. And that's where that tool will come in big time, come in handy. Really? Been that long? I don't believe you. I'm just kidding, I do. But what team do we run? This? Huh? Probably. Seems legit. She have the burn cancel? No, we have to switch to, that's right. Gotta switch to Sif. I was watching Desmond a while ago, and like sometimes it actually isn't. I'm working on it, Icon. I'm working on it. I leveled up a lot of characters, Benai. That's part of it, and I don't spend a lot of crystals, and I get every crystal that I can, every single one. So all the achievements I can, leveling characters, logins, just every single one I can get. Zombie survival, PvP. So part of the answer in the discrepancy is going to be PvP. I focused on this account. I focused on both PvE and PvP, which has allowed me to stay in like platinum vibranium ranks in PvP. And in timeline battle, I've actually been able to, every other week consistently be in the top 100 in platinum. So that's like 300 crystals every other week from timeline battle, which is really nice. We might get Taskmaster on Black Friday. Part of me wants to be like, oh, we'll just wait for the next free-to-play combat female. And then I'm like, yeah, when is that? Like 6 years from now? 5 years from now? And yes, I'm aware I'm missing like all these procs. I'm not overly concerned about it. just so as you know. Boom. I have to hold off a little bit on chat. Gotta get some kind of a score here. That was great. Oh, that was funny. Man, you gotta slam those fast to get that proc lined up on that rotation. Oh, that was awful. I was gonna try and line it up for the last one. Nah. So there we go. We got our 5 mil, which is my main concern with this day. Because we're a bit shy of getting up to 7 mil, even when I play her right. And yeah. What up, guy? Yes, sir. Every day, that's what we be doing, man. Creeping a little bit closer to actually old. The slow march of time. Oh, yeah, sad times, T. That sucks. Gotta be a biohunter, bro. Turn on biohunter mode. What did I do? Curry, what'd I do? Taskmaster unique person is better. Yeah, for ABX. I just use Valkyrie because I don't have Taskmaster's unis. Perhaps, YT. Perhaps, my friend. Let me finish up AB here. So, today... This is the day we were using, Thor. Why was Null in there? Weird. Yeah, I guess that works. I don't think we have access to any other supports, so... There we be. That'll work. And yeah, I'm pretty sure the flame damage leadership is better than basic attack. And then we don't need... Oh, we've got Fracture, which I don't know if Ghost Rider has Fracture. Didn't see this thing. Does he? Burn, Panic. I think he's just got a lot of burn. Burn, Snare, Paralysis, just no Fracture. So we do need a Fracture Striker. which is either going to be Storm or Hulk. I really want to test this for my account. I still am not convinced which is going to be better. And I'll just really quick. Here's what I don't understand, right? Yes, unique person. I believe so. I believe we got we got Dazzler from the Collector. Dude, you gotta check. Yeah, of course he has burn, bro. No one was surprised about the burn. I was checking for fracture. Hulk, we get 50% increased flame resistance up to 100%, which gives us a bunch of extra flame damage, right? Excuse me, flame damage by 50% of flame resistance. So we get a big flame damage buff. And I thought flame damage scaled really, really well. So it's going to boost our damage. And if we use Storm, we get 34% flame damage. Yeah, 34% of flame resistance. We get, I don't know how much less that is. It's going to depend, but it also boosts your resistances. So anyways, it's just the debate between the actual buff itself on an account like mine, where all my characters aren't built, or if the damage on the skill is that much better. And like with Storm, I don't know that it's that much better than my Hulk, who's built to crap with the full buff. So today we're using Hulk because I feel like it. But my understanding, yeah, I was gonna say only I can test it. It's obviously gonna like vary to a degree from account to account, but the general consensus I got is that damage of the skill is far more important. But I don't know if that's only when the characters are built properly, because I wasn't seeing the big jumps in damage that, you know, were being reported, and I think it's because my characters aren't built the same. And also consider like Pierce cards, all that stuff, so my strikers don't hit as hard, and the buffs to the main character's damage can like be significantly strong. I don't know. I'll try and focus here and see if I can get a score. That was terrible. All right. I am not used to playing Ghost Rider, so we'll do our best here. We will do our best. Should have gone 5-6-4, but it's not a huge deal, but pretty sure that is much more in line with what I want. Yeah, I need to move a little faster to the 4 to line it up. Proc, I think. Ah! Get in there, Shelob. Okay, I'm gonna hold on this for a sec. Grab, go. Oh my god, did he really move out of range? I can't even hit the dude. Weak sauce! Bricked by the range. That was an awful run. Here, let's try one more. If I can freaking pause. Jeez. Let's try one more. It is not 1435. No, sir. No, sir. Interesting, YT. I could try that out. Absolutely. His inability to move can be kind of tough. She just got to kind of plan for it, eh? That was significantly worse than the first run. Significantly worse. Yeah. That rotation is icky. It's tough. Yeah. No, I saw you, brother. I gotcha. I'm focused on something else right now. Mainly, like, not, like, actually being able to play the character. He's gonna dash, but that's fine, because he's still close enough. Yeah, and that's where it's like 5, and then some weird, you gotta like do the 1, then the 6, then the 4, I think. Something like that. It's weird. His rotation's funky. Funky monkey. Oh, Taskmaster's rotation. My bad, dude. I can't read. I thought you said we're talking about Ghost Rider. Oh, no. You think that's better, huh? Alright. I ain't against it. For a Ghost Rider T? No. I think it's 5, cancel 2, 1, 3, or 1, 2, 3, or whatever you hit, and then delay the 3 till the rocks come up, and then 4. That's my understanding. 5, 1, 2, 3, rocks come up, 4. And then the second rotation is going to be a different permutation. So it's going to be like 1, 2, 3, 5. Tier 3 skill takes forever, but you can use that. And then 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 5, 4. And he's gone. But something like that. And then we'll go 5, 0, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. Should have hit the 4 sooner there, but not bad. And then we'll go 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. And make sure we get that Odin's Might wherever that went. There it is. 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 4. 3. Shelob 4. 3, 0. Got this 5, 1, 2, 3. Sure. 6. Can't get close enough. 6 and 4. It's terrible. But that's okay. 5, 0, 1, 2, 3. Box 4. 3, 5, 6, 0, 4. Grab the Odin's Might. Boom. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4. 1, 2, 3. 4. 6, 5. Sure. Canceled the 6 too early. That's where Goat was talking about a long time ago, where you've got to hold off. Just a touch there. Just a touch. 1, 2, 3, 6, 4, 0, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Almost 6, but it's not very good. Got to work on that a lot. Nobody told me anything, Bob. That's the second time I've ever used Ghost Rider in ABL. Da, 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 da. All right, moving on. Let's go do something else. Also, what up, Bob? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing good. Alrighty. I think what we'll do is we will alternate some stuff so I don't have to talk for an hour straight. So anybody want some account help? You want some account help? Hook it up with an IGN. Let's take a look. I've heard that, INL. That's the one thing I did hear. What up, INL? Is that narrating while you play. Actually, what's funny is that's probably about accurate for me. So when I'm learning a character or like trying something I'm not very good at, a lot of times if I just say what I'm doing while I'm playing this game, it actually helps me quite a bit. I probably see about a 10% increase in my score if I do that. Nobody wants some account help? I was gonna say, I don't mind not doing it, but I feel bad because I didn't do any yesterday, so. I recognize you, and I don't kill you because you kill me. I'm just kidding. Kind of, maybe? No, I think you do. I think I steer clear of your account. Gotcha, I see you, Sharon. All right, let's take a look at this one first. 231 on the badge, so we're a ways in here. Swords are looking decent. This is either, but this could be sleeping on your sword, so make sure you're working on them. Don't give up. Because you're either having some pretty bad RNG here, or just keep rolling. Not necessarily, but like you got several 4-gem swords still. But it's probably RNG. Yeah, you got 3 5s, 3 4s. Hopefully you see some progress here soon. It's gonna be tough, man. Just got to keep grinding. I don't know how this card found its way onto so many sets. It feels like a recent thing too. I see it everywhere. I don't know if somebody put out a ranking. And you guys help me? Did somebody put out a ranking or something that suggested that everybody equipped this card within the last like 6 months? Interesting. So you're trying to go more towards PvP, which would make sense. Then yeah, you'd want to leave this, and you're going to pull this out for New Avengers number 9. Makes a lot of sense. Is that what I'm not at, like, I'm not trying to throw shade at anyone or anything. I'm just curious. Yeah, it really felt like somebody did a tier list where they like put her up. No, Crescent's a great card. It's not a hybrid card. It's a PvP card. So I just keep seeing it in like hybrid sets and PvP and PvE sets, and it's not, in my opinion, it's not for that at all. Like, not even a little bit. It's a PvP oriented card. That's why. Okay, yeah, because I just disagree, and that's fine. We don't have to agree on everything. I don't think this is a good card for a PvE set, but if you're trying to go PvP, like orient this towards PvP, and you're going to pull White Fox for New Avengers number 9, it's kind of a different conversation, I guess. And in that case, yeah, you got a good hybrid set going. It's just, when I see a hybridized set without an HP proc, it's just sad, man. It makes tears. Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's just not optimal. Weird. I don't, it's like, yeah, what's like the equivalent of that? That's like saying, yeah, you can have all 3 of Black Panther, Spidey, and Cable. They're all good cards, but that would be bad because you'd be not giving yourself a bunch of things that are way better, basically. So I know you said you're going to bring in New Avengers number 9, but every time I see this, all I can think is this should be New Avengers number 9 instead of Crescent. Anyways, no big deal. Let's move on. Yeah, if you're moving more towards PvP, that makes a lot of sense. Cold resist down here sucks for sure. The rest of this card is like perfect, so that's rough, bro. Hopefully someday soon you're able to get an attack stat there. Otherwise, that's a pretty damn good looking card. My goodness, good job. Bottom looks great. Everything looks good except the cold resist. Right, movement speed, cooldown. Another good looking card. This one, honestly, you could make an argument that this is fine just the way it is and doesn't need to be changed at all, unless you're the type of person that's going for all attack on all your cards. And if I was being really picky, I would say you don't need movement speed on your cards at all. But there you go. Otherwise, it's fantastic. Ignore defense, crit damage, physical defense. This is decent for 6 quality. It's okay. Could be better. Could be bad. This isn't bad at all. It's just not. You're missing the attack. Obviously, the physical and energy attack. You said you were going to remove this, but we'll look at it anyways. Energy attack, cooldown, movement speed. Yeah, this one's still got a ways to go. Nice, so you just leave it alone and replace it. Good, looks good. This looks real nice, except the resists up top. So, well on your way here to like a perfect card. Crit rate, ignore defense. Proc is nice on the bottom as well. His defense and movement speed are the ones that are less desirable here. Otherwise, it looks good still. Good job. Attack speed, crit rate, energy attack. I think that's actually a really good roll for the bottom of this card, if I remember. There aren't much better optionals than this right here on this card, so it looks really good, man. Cards look great. What was that? Planning on... Yeah. I think it's a great idea. So, yeah, I think that's a good idea. It's like you're... I don't know. I think me personally, dude, and this is 100% up to you, and people are going to start calling me a Crescent hater, but myself, I would swap this out for New Avengers number 9. I wouldn't keep this over White Fox. I mean, that's just me, though. I feel like you're like, if I just think about what you're losing and what you're gaining, right? If you remove this, you're going to lose a 20% physical attack proc. And you're going to lose all attack, ignore defense, and crit damage, which are all quite nice, right? It also, the proc, right? So it has good optionals, right? But Crescent, though it's not a bad card, just think about what you're gaining and losing. If you take this off instead, you're losing some max HP, you're losing all basic defense, and you've got all basic attack here as well. And then you're also losing these optionals, but no proc. So you lose more, in my opinion, by removing White Fox, especially if you consider this a hybrid PvE/PvP set. And if I'm looking at it that way, I think having a 20% HP proc with the HP tagged on the end is always what I vote for, but I'm not saying your plan was a bad one. I just think that I would prefer to just pull this, replace it with New Avengers. Just me, though, so it's up to you. If you can think of a lot of good reasons for it to be White Fox instead, I would just go with that. I think either way is an okay plan. I think you're fine either way. I know I like the 20% HP proc, and I'm after it myself right now. I'm looking to remove a card and replace it with New Avengers number 9 because I like my PvP. And yeah, I got to get that 20% HP, man. I needs to have it. Nice roll on the greed there. Looks good. You know, I don't like this, but I'm guessing this one came from the, it does, most likely came from the, the Epic Quest. So you ended up with a lot of these, but still, I think it's 75 essence you could have used somewhere else instead of using it there. What they got going on here? Looks good, looks good. Yeah. Just making sure we're getting like physical attack in the right places. All that's good stuff. Competition, 7 seconds. Good, looks good. Yeah. Your builds are looking really good. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. So what's going on with tier 4s? Where are we going next? Let's see. Looks like you've got most of all of your coverage for ABXL. So probably looking towards PvP for your next tier 4 is my guess. And you have some viable options. I think this guy's a stud, dude. If I had him level 80, I would tier for him. I think he still does a lot of work, and the thing about Adam Warlock that I think is particularly impressive, and I don't know how long this will last, I'm no expert, oh, nice, working on Miles next. Okay, cool. Nice, and you're just about there. Nice, dude. He's got such like targeted value. He's so mean to certain things, you know what I mean? So like, even though he's losing value other places, he just is targetedly still so strong against certain characters. So I just feel like for like Team Battle Arena and stuff, he can be really nice. That could be more based on my experience though in the mid tiers of PvP, which may be very different from like the high end. But yeah. Shh, we don't talk about that, dude. We don't talk about that. But yeah, I like Adam Warlock. I think he's a good piece for PvP. I was just thinking like I would probably do Adam Warlock over Thanos. Adam Warlock's expensive, man, so I'd want to get the value while I could. And definitely over Apocalypse, probably over Carnage. 3-star for Magic. Okay. So yeah, I would probably look at Adam Warlock and Thanos. Maybe consider Wolverine, but I know my 4-star artifact does okay. I just think an energy is not going to be great for any kind of like push, higher PvP. That's going to start to be an issue. But yeah, looks good, man. Yeah, you got a pretty clear plan. You do Miles, and then you've got a bunch of tier 2s. So as far as a discount on Black Friday, you're spoiled for choice, really. You don't you don't have to worry about having an option. Yeah, there you go. Hopefully that helps, man. That's not a lot. Do you have any other questions? Yeah, using him for Striker. Gotcha. Makes sense. Man, I do not. You can always try reducing graphic settings and stuff, Sharon, if you haven't already. Are you using the options that like accelerate the battles and stuff? Because you could try turning those off. That might be contributing to crashing. Not sure. Awesome, man. Well, hopefully that helps. Appreciate you sharing. Let's move on to one more here, and then we'll do some like PvP, and then if I'm up for it, we'll do a couple more accounts. Not sure how well my voice is going to hold out. For sure, man. Sounds good. All right. What's going on here? What do we look at? 205? Good. Nice. Swords are looking decent, man. Nice. That's like good luck, probably. That's crazy. 5, 5, 5, 5. Either that or just working your balls off. My goodness. Keep it up, man. Looks good. Hopefully you get some 6ers soon. Looks pretty darn good. Here, though, let's talk. Let's talk. What's going on in here? What's going on in here? This just wants to be White Fox, right? That's it. I mean, I would replace Scarlet Witch. That's all. I mean, if you want a PvP splash, if you want PvP hybrid, use New Avengers number 9. If you want to go the full PvE set for this set of cards, just use White Fox instead. Yeah, we figured it out. It is just because of a better bonus option. Better bonus options, and yeah, but it's up to you. It's a lot of work for a minor switch, honestly. And you already have 7 quality. I don't even know if I would do that. Yeah, I was gonna say, man. Ta-da! Lionel, you're great, bro. Yeah, you like, technically this isn't right because it should be White Fox, but dude, it's like crafted. It's almost equivalent. It's almost like the same card. Yeah. I don't think I would even bother, since you have 7 quality with good optionals and a well-crafted card. Nah, it's not worth the trouble. Maybe long term if you're like bored, yeah, and you like collect cards. Take it easy, Curry. Thanks for hanging out, my friend. Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, unless you're like, yeah, like I know said, like you're building a PvP set, then maybe you pull this to put on it and swap in White Fox. I mean, I don't know. But for now, I think that looks fun, dude. Recovery rate's not optimal. Max HP is good. Fizz defense is not optimal. Flame resist bad. Poison resist bad. All attack good. So if you came back to fix this card, you'd have a nice like lock 3, roll 3 kind of situation. You'd lock all basics, lock max HP. You could lock Fizz defense, but actually, I don't know. Technically, if you were going to fix this card, you would lock max HP and all basic attacks, and the rest of these are suboptimal. But it'd be up to you, obviously, if you wanted to like lock the Fizz defense so you don't lose Pierce or whatever. Or if you even want to go back to fix this at all. But if you do, that would be what I'd advise. Good. Good for PvP. Good. Bad. I am seeing already, though, you're good on ignore defense, bro. So you're good to go. You don't even have to worry about it. Crowd control time is fine. Max HP, yeah, cold resist is really the culprit here, isn't it? And one off stat where dodge should go is probably not the end of the world. What do we got here? Crowd control time, lightning resist instead of HP stuff. ID, crit damage, attack speed, all attacks. This is a good start. Good start. Definitely good stats to lock here, just a couple to fix. I didn't check your bottoms. Good. This one we know is good. Pretty good. Pretty good. This is nice. Minus the lightning resist, but 7 quality with the proc is really nice. Crowd control time is fine. Max HP, ID, basic defense, and then double resist. This one's a little rough. This one you may want to come back and fix. You may want to work on this at some point. You're probably not getting a lot of dodge from your cards. Yeah, about 20%. So I'm not sure how rages are working for you right now, but that's just another thing to consider. You're missing the dodge roll on almost all your cards. Something to consider. But yeah, this one needs a little bit of work. You've got 3 solid stats you can lock right here. So if you do work on this card, it's nice. You can keep Pierce and then just try to roll the resists. And if you want to, try for dodge on the top of this. Yeah, the last 2 stats gotcha. Dodge here is good. Movement speed's not so good. Crowd control time, you're fine because your ID is good. Mind resist, no. Cooldown, yes. All attack, yes. So, I mean, you've got options here, yeah. Again, if you're good on ID, you can lock the crowd control time for PvP. And dodge's good. All attack's obviously good. Cooldown's good. So, yeah. And then the only thing here is, I'll just give you my 2 cents on this. I never think 7 quality is worth locking bad optionals. These aren't bad optionals, but you're missing the proc. And I personally would always take 5 or 6 quality with the proc over not having it. That's just me. Up to you. Looks good though, man. Hopefully that's helpful. What's up, Iframe? How you doing, brother? What's the build for Thor? He uses a rage really well. I use a judgment, but a rage is better if you can float it for him. And then other than that, just the same build as any old energy attacker. Just cap his stats and let him fly. All right, this is sus. Where you at, Agent Venom? You in here? You in here? You're gonna make me sort by combat types, bro? You're gonna make me sort by combat types? Is he up here? There he is. Okay. You scared me, man. You scared me. Like, what are you doing? But still, what are you doing? Anyways, yeah, good roll on the CTP. Uru are understood. Good. Nice rage. Yeah, your builds are good. Builds are good. Hey, anybody try? I saw someone saying that. I do not think it's going to work, but I am curious. This penetration, it does, right? I'm just going to double check. No, it doesn't. Yeah, that was the confusion. It's not guard break immunity that she needs. It's super guard break immunity. So a regen is not going to work for Captain Marvel. Somebody was saying, use a regen for Captain Marvel. It gives the guard break immunity and penetration with the proc. And I was like, yeah, but I don't think she needs guard break immunity. I think she needs super guard break immunity. That's the issue. So that's exactly what she's not going to get, is penetration and super guard break immunity, because silly CTP of destruction does not, it's the same. Funny that they didn't realize that. It's the same. It gives guard break immunity, but no super guard break immunity. So she's just going to get pummeled. Excuse me. So anyhow, yeah, your builds look good. Really good. I don't even know. I mean, as far as suggesting tier 4s, I'll just ask you what's your plan. Yeah, I think actually of all the targets, I hear Thanos is a decent one for regen. Regens are rough, but there's a couple characters, especially ones with a lot of healing, that can kind of make it work, I think. Okay. Extra rage, extra rage. What's up, Lobo? How you doing, man? Stefan, what's going on, dude? Depends on the character, Stefan, but probably rage. Trying to lean a bit more into PvP. Okay. Well, you've got a lot of the PvP Jews already built up. Who's even left for you to build? Who are you missing? So you don't have like Madeline Pryor, you don't have Apocalypse, right? You don't have Dr. Doom. I mean, it's really just like the garbage gang that you're not hanging out with, dude. I don't know what to tell you. Am I missing? Like, you don't have Adam, right? So you're missing like all the crystal unlocks, basically. But I would say the only one that, like, I wouldn't rush for like Jean Grey or Madeline Pryor or any of those guys to get better at PvP. I was going to say Adam Warlock is the only one who brings value that I think would maybe be worth chasing, but he's aging a lot, and I would at least recommend waiting for Black Friday, obviously, to pick him up. You do have their artifacts. Interesting. I think Adam is more valuable than Madeline Pryor, and cheaper, shockingly. Much cheaper, actually, because if you can get them on Black Friday, yeah, I know. Ding, right there. Yeah, it's a tough call. But honestly, dude, if we look at it and break it down, so your options without crystals, just uniform, right, are basically Apocalypse. If you don't have Emma unlocked, even Emma, you have to pay crystals to unlock her, then crystals for the uniform. And at that point, it's like, let's talk about Adam Warlock for a second, guys. And like I said, he's aging, so I don't know, you know, coming up on Black Friday, I don't know if we're gonna, you know, what the value of Adam Warlock's gonna be, right? But Adam Warlock costs 6,600 crystals, right? On Black Friday, can you guys remind me, what's he discounted down to? It's not 50% off, is it? It's like 40% or something. I don't remember what he's discounted down to. It's like 4,000 crystals or something. Shalabal was the same. Oh yeah, Quicksilver as well. And Deadpool. Do you have Deadpool with his artifact? But that's artifact dependent. Yeah, I thought it was something like 4,000 something. Thanks, Stefan. I think it's like 4,800 or something like that. So you get a bit of a discount, right? So maybe 42. Let's go 46 because it's right in between there. Is that right, I know? Is it sub 4? Yeah, because watch, let's break this down, because I think this gets really confusing, and rightfully so. Gotcha. Yeah. Okay. So let's go with 4K crystals, right? And then you go into the achievements, and most of you know about this, right? But for Adam Warlock, when you level him up, you get a large amount of crystals back. You get over 1,000 crystals back. So you're actually looking at like a essentially 3,000 crystal character, because some of these you should get anyways, like, you know, 100 of them or whatever, just from a normal crystal. So I ain't counting, or character, so I ain't counting those. Can't have those as freebies. But about 1,000 crystals returned to you. So if you get them on discount for 4,000 crystals, you're actually getting him for like 3,000 once you level him up, which is still really expensive. But compare 3,000 crystals and a uniform to freaking, what is this one? 7,700 crystals here. Yes, you get Hope Summers. Yes, you do. Very cool. Very, very cool. But you get Madeline Pryor after you level all these characters to tier 2, including Hope Summers. And you spend 7,700 crystals. And then you get Madeline Pryor, who's not even as good. So basically all I'm painting is that the value for Adam Warlock isn't as bad as I always thought it was. It's not that bad. He is expensive though. And I think there's potential for him to get a uniform, obviously, in the future. I'm not sure that it'll come from the MCU, but there is definitely, you know, opportunities for him to get uniforms, especially since he's been PvP meta and he's so expensive. I imagine he'll get cycled back into the meta soon. So he's one to consider, man, in my opinion. It is a big investment, crystal-wise, though, so it'll be up to you as far as what your budget is. And then the other thing you can do, yeah, is Quicksilver's Uni and build Quicksilver, but that's very much like a Team Battle Arena, adjusting for bans kind of thing, you know. I think Adam Warlock is much more powerful than Shalabal. Shalabal is basically a very, very expensive debuff removal passive, which is good. And I'm like, don't get me wrong, she can. I'm sure she gets a kill with Reflect every once in a while, or gets her moves off and kills somebody. But I think for the most part, it's just that 4-star passive that's really valuable. And then the revive. You also get a character that revives. But with Adam Warlock, you get a character that revives and kills the crap out of people. So I would say it's a little better. No, Sharon, I don't. Well, I can't say ever, but I don't think that's likely. I don't think so. They haven't shown any precedent for doing that. The things that are locked purchases are almost always just left static, because it's like they just don't want to deal with, like you said, refunding crystals to people that have bought them or things like that. So I don't think so. Brilliant Refinement. Man, that's a tough call. I don't know. I know that Madeline likes a refinement. I know that Carnage likes a refinement. Who else works well with a refinement? Thanos? Is that right? Thanos usually gets an authority from people. Man, my throat's getting pretty scratchy. Yeah. Yeah, so whether it's Carnage or maybe Thanos or I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, go authority with Thanos. Yeah, that's what most people do. I'm not sure. Yeah, and refinements, I don't have a lot of characters that I know to be very good with them, except for Carnage and Madeline Pryor are the ones I see it on the most. Silver Surfer, I guess. I don't know how that works, though. Yeah, I don't know. Like a mighty regen and stuff, I don't know. Black Friday is just after American Thanksgiving, so it's like late November. Late November. The sales probably start late November, early December. Yeah, you might consider them for just like your more off meta characters, which is what you've done. I mean, I don't think you have any like meta characters that still need CTPs, man. Anyhow, I'm probably gonna have to stop at that. My throat is starting to feel like hell. So let's push it a little bit today because we've had such short streams. Anybody else want to do a PvP really quick? Hopefully that helps you, man. I'm gonna take a break from the account help. I'll probably try and do some more tomorrow, but my throat is starting to get really scratchy. So I'm gonna hold off there. Let's go ahead and just run 5 more of these really quick for the new pass, so we can have all that done. All right. Oh, and somebody wanted us to do some like actual PvP today. How'd we land in timeline battle, dude? Nice. Nice. That's really good. Is Ave Aerials? Are you the same person? I'm still connecting all the dots with you guys. I don't know if Ave's still here. I think that's the same person. They got the same profile picture. Yeah. Yeah. Is that Aerials as you, Ave? Or are you guys different people? With the same profile picture. Okay, perfect. Got you. Got you. I was going to say, shout out for the tips in timeline battle, bro. Like, you came through clutch, dude. It was exactly what you said. Exactly what you said. One of those dudes you mentioned ended up being in the 1 spot when I went and looked this morning. So I got to farm 10 wins off the number 1 position today, which was just like massive points, dude. Excuse me. Oh, no. I mean, it's a free CTP, KT3, and tier 4 mats. It's fine. I think it's boring, but it's a free CTP, which is great. So there's that. Might stop autoing here now. I think if I start paying attention, I can at least try and stay in Vibranium and not, like, get totally destroyed. This we can take, I think. Oh, thank you. Hopefully we don't lose that mirror match. That'd be embarrassing. Oh no. We might... I don't know. I don't know how this is going to go down. Depends if this guy's got an artifact or not. Let's see what happens. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure, why not? Screw it. Tinkaton's taking over, bro. It's Tinkaton's future fight. Yeah, they got... Hopefully they're working on that in the back end. Because there's been some, like, technical hiccups, I feel like. Oh, you're talking about purchasing it, man. I'm sorry. I didn't realize what you were asking about the pass. I haven't looked at... Alright, guys. I usually just skip over the purchasing stuff. I shouldn't... Well, I shouldn't say I shouldn't do that, because it's not really my cup of tea. That is so close. No way! I didn't see that coming. I kind of saw that coming. I thought it might happen. Well, we're gonna hope on this last one here. We'll see how we go. Yeah, I think so too, Sharon. I think so. It could have been cards too, brother. But I don't know. This account doesn't feel particularly strong, so I don't know. Oh, nope. Nope. Deadpool's the GOAT. Can't be stopped. He's got an artifact, baby. Yeah, it can be YT for sure. Let's try one more. Why not? Actually, this is actually looking pretty good. Really good. Because we should murder that. We should murder that. This, however, I don't know. That's technically right. Damage to villains. Widow for Adam Warlock. Wolverine for Spider-Man. We probably lose because of the Colossus support, but it's all good. Hey, sure, that would be great, Arrows. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it, buddy. Words. Yeah, that'd be nice, man. I'm always looking for mythic rifts, man. It's a tough grind. I feel bad because I'm having so much trouble opening them. But I'm using my stones, and now I'm even, like, trying to farm my normal rift every day. What kind of builds do these guys have? It's a trap! That's a trap, 100%. That is a bought and paid for build, guaranteed. Guaranteed. That was brutal. Yeah, Team Battle Arena is such a struggle right now for us. We're missing so many key components, and Magic Band is just absolutely toxic. It's crazy. Nope, Adam's gonna get us when he claps back. Oh, there she is, man. There she is. Highest rank in timeline battle? What do you mean? Like highest I've ever finished? Low top 50, like for a final finish, because I don't pay crystals to refresh. Yeah, and then like not even having a 5th team just makes it kind of a joke. Yeah, I know, I'm proud of her. Good job, Natasha. Good job, that's why we were here. Just to let her show off for once. Go. I'm telling you, man, if she had that, if I had her artifact, it would actually be helpful. Because that situation would happen so much more. Because she would just kick in that extra bit of dodge when she gets down to that low health, which would just let her get to that final attack, which will finish off Adam Warlock's. But yeah, let's see. What is the paid path here? What do you get? Is this an awakened Odin's Blessing? Yeah. Yeah, and they can be glories or whatever. Excuse me. So what? You pay, what is it, like 10 bucks, I'm assuming? Something like that? Okay. So what, you've probably got like a, what is this? About an 85% chance or something to get a regular CTP. Probably about, or maybe even more. It's probably like a 90% chance. I don't know. I'm bad at math in my head. But yeah, the chance to get a Brilli here is not high. It's like, what, 1% or something like that at best. 10 million gold. A lot of tier formats. I don't know. It looks decent. Looks decent for like 10 bucks. I don't know. Feels like the crystals are a little light. Oh, it's only $8 US. Which is only surprising because things like this are usually 10 in my experience. But see, I always got to leave that up to the spenders because I don't know. Seems like a bad value to me because they want real currency for it, is the issue. If this was like gold or crystals, I would look at it differently, but they want money out of my bank account and they can't have that. That is not a currency that I am willing to spend. So there we go. Let's do a little more friendly PvP, man. I'm trying to take this thing to 2 hours today. Let's go. I'm excited to be feeling better, man. Appreciate y'all being here. It is really nice to be alive. Anybody want a friendly match? What you got? I'm picking. I want to pick a friendly match. I'm gonna beat up Zek. Let's go, bro. Zek's got nothing on us, dude. I'm taking bets, dude. Do you guys think Zek stands a chance here? because I don't. Barely alive, KT3, is where pay to play old and gray is. I logged in every day while I was sick. I logged in every day. And now that I'm starting to feel better, I'm going to get back on to... Well, get back into applying for the Star Agent program and all that stuff. Get things rolling again. I'm going to give him a chance. I'm going to give Zek a chance, and we'll let this go on auto. Okay? Because otherwise, there's no way he's going to win. No way. Zek's the blue, right? Yeah. There you go. I feel good. I punched him. It's a really good start. I am shocked we're hanging in here this long. Okay. I will. If this ever ends, I will go fight you. That's assuming this ever ends. There we go. I was like, I should die here really, really soon. I thought that took longer than I thought it was going to. I don't even think I can beat Zek on manual. Not even close. He hit my fist with his face. All right, where are you at, KT3? I think you're on the friends list, I believe. Question mark? Yes. Yes. All right, we'll just let one play on auto. Mirror match, let's go. Good luck. What up, Charles? I know. Hey, man. You got to practice against the big boys if you're going to be one someday. Look, man, everybody gets all discouraged about pay to play in this game, and yeah, it's terrible, just like any other game where you can pay to win. But think about it this way, man. Once we secure a couple brilliant PvP CTPs, some good support CTPs, and we get our cards reasonably figured out, I know we're not like up there with the whales, man, but that puts us in like the same universe. You know what I mean? Instead of in some other part of the multiverse. So I'm excited. I thought I died right there. I must have had 5 hit points. Seriously, like my bar was gone. I had nothing. Dang, another vicious matchup. Gotcha, bro. GG. Good one. That was a good one. We're trying to make it seem like it's not, Charles. That's the idea. It's not working so hot yet. Oh, I definitely play manually. I'm just, when I do PvP against friends and chat and stuff, I like to just do one manual or one auto, and then if I lose, I'll come at you on manual. Anyone else? Yeah, Charles. Yeah. And thank Ariels for that one, man. I know, dude. That's the craziest thing about the brilliant CTP system to me, is having to use CTPs to roll them. Is just insane. So bizarre. I would have rather they had made it so you then use like, and like maybe this was one of the powers of the brilliant. They let you spend 5 CTPs to then go in and just like, I mean, I don't even know, or like using a CTP, but you could roll the stats individually for a CTP or something like that. So it's not just full on RNG, a CTP every time. Like, dang, man. Yeah, Jermaine. Absolutely. I always forget your IGN though. So you're probably going to have to remind me. That's not you, is it? No, that was, I remember him. I think so. What is your IGN, Jermaine? I don't remember. Oh, it is you. I know more than I thought. Let me fight this fella, and then we'll go right for it. Yeah, exactly, Dieter. It's truly wild. I actually went back recently just for fun while I was like working, and I watched Alex's videos from around 4 years ago. When I think it was 4 years ago when they introduced the, or 4 or 5, when they introduced reforging, CTP reforging and card reforging. If you want to see Alex the most pissed at this game he's probably ever been, there's 2 moments you can go look at. When they first introduced the idea of like loot box type chests for characters about 7 years ago, he was pissed off. And then when they introduced the CTP reforging, man, if you want some entertainment, some old school Marvel Future Fight history entertainment, you can go check those out, man. Straight boycott. People were pissed, man, because it was worse than it is now. The reforging system, it was even more brutal. Like P card reforging, initially you were supposed to have to use oh, what was it? You had to use like P cards to re-roll like the bonus options or something crazy. It was like psycho. Or no, it was P cards to craft the stars. So to craft a star onto your P card, you had to sacrifice P cards. It was crazy. Truly was crazy. And like now the system doesn't seem as wild because we get P card income, but then you did not. And it was actually then that they introduced the monthly P card income as sort of a please don't destroy us when they introduced that. Crazy times, man. Who won that? GG. I didn't see who won. I got distracted thinking about, yeah, exactly, INL. There was like no P card income at all. It was just such an obvious whale bait. Crazy. It's crazy. Crazy. It was crazy. All right, let's do Jermaine. Where you at? Go. Nice. Another mirror match. All right, let's go. Yeah, and no dispatch as well, right? Will do, Anakin. What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Desmond! What up, homie? Man, I hope you're doing good, Des. I haven't gotten to chill and chat with you in a while. I hope you're doing good, my friend. I hope you are doing well. Be getting in Discord just to hang out and voice chat here in the future. It's been a while since I've just been able to come in and hang out and chat with people, so we'll do some of that once my voice isn't destroyed. Oh boy. Oh boy, hell is trying to kill me. I don't like the way this looks. I don't like this one bit. Excuse me. Yeah, starting to feel better, man. Much better than I did. That's for dang sure, bro. That fever was ruthless. What's this? Oh my goodness, it's like the bout of the century. We got another fight going on here. Oh! Oh no, that's not looking good. Okay. No, okay. It's crazy, like I'm clearly at a disadvantage here. I'm taking more damage and doing less, but it's like whoever lines the CC up can secure the kill. Bro, like that. There's the CC. Dude, that was a crazy fight. GG. That was wild. Crazy, man. Good game. That was a really good fight, bro. All right, guys. I am going to call it today. We are over 2 hours, which was the goal, which makes me very happy. Trying to kind of, well, not like we owe anything, but I just want to get us back into the nice, solid streams, man. So, like I said, tomorrow I'll do a few more account helps to try and make up for Monday. We just did 2 today. My voice is wrecked. So, Yeah, man, thanks so much for hanging out today, you guys. Thanks for putting up with me being sick. And yeah, moving forward, man, we're just going to keep working on that potential for Scarlet Witch. Now that I'm feeling better, I'll start coming up with some more plans for builds and what we're doing besides the 2 characters we've been looking at. And yeah, other than that, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, had a good time learning anything, go ahead and hit that like button. You know, it helps out a lot. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we're doing it every day at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Hit that subscribe button to be notified about that. More videos coming soon. I'm Owen Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. We'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks a lot.